Hi, I'm Chris here. Welcome to my channel. If this is the first time you're watching my video, please make sure you read on the description and the title below for the current software version that I'm using right now. My goal with this channel is to help you to become a better modeler. So please take a moment and let me know in the comment how am I doing. Remember to leave a thumbs up so it can help the YouTube to share this video with a wider audience. And if you aren't subscribed, please do so and click on the bell for future content. Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you the fastest way to model your column in TASC-III using identify features. Before we dive into this function, let me show you why you need this function and how this function actually works. This auto-identify features here is the fastest way of modeling because the software can quickly capture the CAD line, which is previously drawn by engineers and architects, and turn them into entity, which you can able to extract your data directly from here. And also it can reduce the error by manual keying the column name, sizes, and manual pointing in the drawing. However, this auto-identify features is very depending on the quality of the CAD drawings, which is drawn by the drafter. And also this limitation for this is you can only use on the CAD drawing, CAD converted PDF, which is you still can select on the line. You see I can select on the column, but you are unable to use identify on the scan copy and picture, which is you do not have any CAD line over here. To start with the auto identify function, the first step you need to do is to click on the auto identify tab on top here. Then refer to the entity that you want to identify. Let's say in this case we are talking about column, then we have to click on the column. The next will be we have to focus on these three features over here, which is pick sideline, label, and the identify. The first will be click on the sideline, pick the sideline, and it will appear the selection mode. I will explain about this later in the video. So by default, it will be select on the layer. So you just have to click on the column layer, which is this one. Once you click, all the column layer should follow if your drawing is complete, of course. So right click to confirm, and then the next will be click on the label. So pick on this label, the name of the column naming, and right click to confirm. And the last step will be identify. Once you successfully identify, it will appear this prompt message. It will show you that identification complete with the numbers of the columns in total. To cross-check on the identify column, you have to click on the origin layer over here, and then you can view 3D. From here, you can turn around your 3D. From here, you can easily view on the column, the shape. As you can see, the line and the column is quite matched. And you can also scroll down to read like this. You can also view on the column name. You see, you also can unhide the column, let the column reappear again. So from here, you can easily do cross-check on all the column that identify. Right now, I will talk about this entity selection mode. As you can see, this mode appear in the pick sideline and the pick label. So by default, it's actually select by layer. However, in some situation, let's say the drawing is not that complete in the layer, which is kind of messy or mixed up, you can use either this free select which means this free select is manual select rather than the automatic select. In this case, I will give an example of a select on this C1. Right now, if I select again this peak layer, you can see I only selected this C1. Okay, we proceed with select by colors. We click on the colors of this gray color. Light gray is lighter than this color. So once selected, the software will select all the color based on the colors. It will select all those unrelevant as well. Right, then we pick on the column. No, this is not the column. Pick on this one. Yeah, all right. Okay, so we have to see what we have picked. So as you can see, right now, mm, the software detected something that is unwanted stuff that we have picked. So we can use another function called restore pick cat entity. From here, we also appear to be another mode, entity selection mode over here. So from here, I can select the free select, allow me to flexibility to unselect those unwanted pick line, such as all this, right? So once you have done, we'll proceed with the auto identify. As you can see, the result that we identify over here is not to the result that we want. So we can't use this auto identify, but we can use another features that's identify here. And you can click on the arrow sign and will appear a click identify and also drag identify. So for the click identify is that allow you to manually click on the column and identify them accordingly. And for the drag is that you can drag on the boxes and they will identify. So let's hit back and then I will show you an example over here. For this C9, I'll click select on this click identify. Well, I need to select on this one column and then I need to click on C9 and click on OK. So from here you can see my C9 and I do not need to type in the column size, which is the width and the height. So I just need to key in the name because the software unable to detect on the label here. And so for the drag identify, can select on this. You need to drag on a boxes, hold your left key, just like this, click OK, and then it will appear the column name over here. Then you can change it according to C10 and you change this one to C11. So from here, you do not need to change any of the size. You just have to change on the name. Yeah, this is another flexible features in the TS software. So if you like this video, just give me a thumbs up and you can look to the another video talk about how do you model the column manually. Well, thanks.